the entire process can be described by the kinetics of the methanogenesis process. This is post-treatment. Anaerobic digestion not only produces biogas, but also digestate as a byproduct, which is this biogas. It is used as a fuel. If it is upgraded, it is already discussed in the quality control section. I have earlier discussed in the previous slide. Again, the whole digestate may be applied directly to the land. However, dewatering or further processing of the digestate may be necessary in certain situations. Dewatering can be done by screw pressing. Dewatering separates the materials into two fractions. That is the solid fraction and the liquid fraction. This solid fraction, it contains 25 to 35% of the dissolved matter. It can be used as a soil conditioner. You can say soil improver also, because it contains elements such as lignin, which cannot be broken down by the anaerobic microorganism. This digestate, the solid part, it also contains the complex organic matter like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, soluble organic molecules like sugar, amino acids, fatty acids, volatile fatty acids का हमने हाइड्रोलिसिस किया, फिर एसिडोजेनेसिस, एसिटिक एसिड इज प्रोड्यूस, फिर मिथेनोजेनेसिस, फिर इसमें अमोनिया produced, which is phytotoxic and which it hamper the growth of the plant if it is used as a soil improving material, because it increases the pH. For these two reasons, maturation of the composting stage may be employed after the digestion. During this maturation, ammonia will be broken down into nitrates, improving the fertility of the material and making it more convenient. Liquid fraction, it is less than or equal to, you can say, 6% of dissolved matter, which can be used as a liquid fertilizer. But the liquid fraction of the process is more economical as it reduces the requirement of the water. But if the MSW contains large amount of the inorganic and potentially toxic elements, the wastewater exciting the anaerobic digestion facility will typically elevate the levels of BOD and COD. What is this BOD and COD? It is biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand. It also tells you about the pollution load. So this material is termed as RCOD, means it cannot be assessed by the anaerobic bacteria for the conversion into the biomass. If this effluent was put directly into the water courses, it would negatively affect that particular stream by causing eutrophication. Eutrophication, algal blooms grow that in particular area in the water stream. Sunlight can't enter, so DO will be 0. DO means the dissolved oxygen will be 0. So, as such, further the treatment of the waste of water is often required. This treatment will be an oxidation stage where air is passed through the water in sequencing the batch reactors or the similar aeration tank. So we have to be careful in the type of waste we are using, sorting that particular type of waste, what pre-treatment we are giving to that particular feedstock, so that the liquid fraction can be assessed by the anaerobic bacteria for the conversion into biogas. Thank you so much. So there are certain advantages, I can say, of biogas, as there are at the same time it has certain disadvantages also. Advantages means it is a free source of energy. There is a reduction of indoor air pollution, and you can say deforestation also. There is a reduction because the firewood and coal was previously used before the incoming of the biogas. It also reduces the workload in collecting the firewood and in cooking if firewood or the coal was previously used. Little operational skill or maintenance is required in the generation of the biogas. It also reduces the emission of gases which contributes to global warming, as earlier also I told you. This deforestation and the soil erosions also are reduced. We can prevent the soil pollution, water pollution and air pollution. Cooking on biogas is quicker and easier than cooking with firewood. At the same time, there are certain disadvantages also, that it may not fulfill, this biogas may not fulfill the total energy requirements. It cannot replace all the types of the energy. It cannot be easily stored. That is the low energy density per volume. So it needs to be continuously used, क्योंकि स्टोर करने में हम लोगों को दिक्कत आती है. Biogas lamps have lower efficiency as compared to using kerosene. Gas production below 15 degrees centigrade is no longer economically feasible. अगर आपका gas production, if it is low than 15, so it is not economically feasible. So you can say biogas, it can be used like other fuel gas. When produced in household level biogas reactor, it is most suitable for cooking or lighting. We can also additionally, we can say electricity generation is a valuable option with the biogas used in large anaerobic digester. So this biogas, at last I would sum up my lecture that we can say, as earlier I have told you in the first slide, that it is a mixture of the gases produced by the breakdown of the organic matter. Organic matter means the organic fraction of the municipal solid waste in the absence of oxygen. Absence of oxygen means we are providing that anaerobic conditions. We are getting mainly output as methane and carbon dioxide. Methane means 60 to 70% and 30 to 40% we are getting as carbon dioxide, this biogas. We can use raw materials which we can use are agricultural waste, manure, municipal waste, plant material, sewage, green waste, or a food waste plant we can say. Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, madam, you are audible.